Is the market for Gulfront condos cooling? How does the latest market trends potentially affect you and your investment? In this video, I'm going to highlight some key market stats for Panama City Beach's Gulfront condo market, including the number of new listings, sales, average sales price, and average days on market for July 2022. So before we get started, I want to quickly go over some definitions. Inventory is defined as current units available. That's pretty straightforward. Months of inventory is defined as current units available divided by last month's sales. So whenever you take the current units available divided by last month's sales, whatever number you get will kind of dictate what kind of market that you're in. So for example, a seller's market is defined as anything between 0 and 4 months of inventory. A balanced market is anything between 4 and 6 months of inventory, and then a buyer's market is 6 months and up. So hopefully that clarifies some definitions, and you know what kind of market you're in based on inventory. So this first slide here is looking at the market overview for Gulfront condos only. So this is condos that are sitting directly on the beach. And as you can see, as of July 20th, 2022, current inventory is sitting at 355. Last month we had 73 sales. 355 divided by 73 equals 4.7. So we're 4.7 months of inventory, which is, as we saw in the last slide, a balanced market. Now, if you compare that to where we were just a month ago, where we had 2.8 months of inventory, we were still in a seller's market, but we were heading towards that balanced market status. Now, if you check out the bottom, you can see that in July of 2022, the number of new listings and sales is down significantly from this time last year, even less than in 2020, and is pretty comparable to 2019. The new sales as of July 20th was 26 for 2022, where last year at this time we had 59 sales in the month of July. So sales and listings have slowed. A number of factors coming into that. Number one, prices are much higher this year than they were last year. And then number two, the interest rates are much higher this year than they were last year. So now with the average sales price and average days on market, as you can see at the top there, July 1st to the 20th, average sales price of the sold units came around 556, which is similar to June, comparable to April. And it's still up from 2021 in July. It's up 11%. At this time last year, prices were still skyrocketing, and now they seem to have leveled out to a degree. Still more than 2020 and 2019. So 556 is the average sales price for July of 2021. Now, if you look at the bottom, average days on market, they really only had one way to go this year, and that was up. The average days on market was so low last year. As you can see in July, the average days on market in 2021 was 17, which was significantly less than 2020 and 2019. In 2022, average days on market for the sold units is 32 days, down from June when it was 45, May at 43, and April at 45. Now, average days on market for the current active units is at 67. So that's an average of all 355 active condos. That includes the condos that are, they were just listed yesterday, and it also includes the ones that were listed in January and are still on the market. So the average days on market right now is a little over 2 months. So just to quickly recap for you, prices are up 11% compared to the same time period as last year. Last year, like I said before, they were still skyrocketing, but they've leveled out, so to speak. New listings are down significantly, 92% from 2021, 33% from 2020, and 10% from 2019. Same thing with the sold listings, much lower across the board, 126% lower than 2021, 96% lower than 2020, and 31% lower than 2019. Now, interest rates are still playing a major role in demand. Pricing units right now is key. Last year, you could pretty much guarantee that whatever price you put on a unit, it was likely to get a lot of attention and likely sell quickly. Now, with the increase in inventory, having the correct price and leading the market is essential. Average days on market for current active units, again, is 67 days. Rental season does play a role in that. From the end of March all the way to end of September, mid-October is our rental season here. So, units can only be shown during non-vacant times. And the good news for a lot of owners is units are still being rented out pretty heavily. So showings are few and far between right now. So that is, kind of delaying units being sold. Buyers are not buying things sight unseen like they were last year. Increase in inventory, increase in cost, increase in price. They're being a little more cautious this year than last.